I'm an Australian-born composer. I had musical parents who emigrated to Australia in the 1940s. I've lived in the Greater Sydney area most of my life, including 16 years in the wonderful Blue Mountains, where I experienced the bushfires and I composed Firestorm Symphony, which appears on my Sensations CD. So I'm an established composer and performer, music educator and publisher, and I've been in the music industry now for well over 50 years. My experience as a professional musician and author has familiarised me with a wide range of musical styles, and I draw on these to compose my music. I very much enjoy the exhilaration in the process of sculpting sound, and I'm inspired by lyrics, landscape, love and life experiences, both dramatic and uplifting. Spirit Visions is a symphonic tone poem based on a very expansive theme. Some years ago I had a magic experience where I was able to speak with Robert Goode, who was the organist at Sydney Town Hall, and he allowed me to experiment with the Sydney Town Hall organ. So as I sat there, I improvised the theme, which stayed with me very strongly, and then I needed to really put it down on paper and expand it. So the sounds of the instruments with the stops, when you change all the stops, were very orchestral, and they inspired both my melodic content and the orchestration of this piece. Well, beginning with the majestic opening section, listen for the organ-like texture underpinned by the organ notes, and it's slow because the organ has that big sound about it. Then as I experiment with the theme, I've changed the mood for each section and the orchestration for each section, and introduced this dialogue between the instruments. So you're listening for the dialogue, and also then listen for when the music changes up a gear, when the syncopated dance-like rhythms are introduced, played by the marimba, and at times you might even think you're in Mexico or Cuba. I find the challenge when composing any work is to get a balance between the unity of thematic material and the introduction of enough variety for interest. Writing music, I find, is a puzzle at the best of times, and I take ideas and I interweave them, and I strive to create a structure so that the music feels like it's taking you on a spiritual journey and brings you safely home again. Well, this year the recording process was quite different because I was unable to travel to the source of the recording as I've done in previous times, to Olomouc and to Prague and also to Cuba for the 3 recordings I've done with Parma. But with the challenges with technology, were to watch the orchestra performing and listen intently, follow the score, and also communicate with the producer. But with the wonders of technology, we have a fabulous result. Well, naturally I have a great sense of satisfaction and joy that this work has been so well performed and recorded, and I really hope that many international orchestras will be encouraged to program and perform the work in future years.